Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I will be channeling messages from the book The Four Winds, written by Kristen Hanna, and I will read the synopsis to you. Texas, 1921. A time of abundance. The Great War is over, the bounty of the land is plentiful, and America is on the brink of a new and optimistic era. But for Elsa Wolcott, deemed too old to marry in a time when marriage was a woman's only option, the future seems bleak. Until the night she meets Rafe Martinelli and decides to change the direction of her life. With her reputation in ruins, there is only one respectable choice: marriage to a man she barely knows. By 1934, the world has changed. Millions are out of work, and drought has devastated the Great Plains. Farmers are fighting to keep their land and their livelihoods as crops fail and water dries up and the earth cracks open. Dust storms roll relentlessly across the plains. Everything on the Martinelli farm is dying, including Elsa's tenuous marriage. Each day is a desperate battle against nature and a fight to keep her children alive. In this uncertain and perilous time, Elsa, like so many of her neighbors, must make an agonizing choice: fight for the land she loves, or leave it behind and go west to California in search of a better life for her family. I just finished reading this book, and it is so good. It really makes me feel grateful for all of the things in my life right now. The story of Elsa and the struggles her and her family go through in this book is just truly baffling to me, and the fight within her that she has to do anything for her family and her children. She is a true warrior, and I really connected with this book on a deep and soul level, and I thought that it would be awesome to channel some messages from it. So in the next part of the video, you will see 6 piles. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below to go directly to your reading from there. If any part of a message does not resonate, perhaps you could try another pile. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's jump into it. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the 4 winds? I have your pile right here, and I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what your messages are. We have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Rabbit. and raccoon. Okay, pile number 1. So, the first channeled message that I am getting from the book The Four Winds is in regards to this card asking where do you need to set better boundaries? Because in the story The Four Winds, Elsa did not have very good boundaries. She lets people walk all over her for the vast majority of this book. And she just gives her power away, and she encounters a lot of judgmental people. And in the very beginning of this story, I'm being shown specifically how her parents treated her. And you can hear her internal dialogue as you read her internal dialogue. And she talks about how unattractive she feels she is. And then when she's in the midst of spending time with her mom and dad re-emphasize this. They tell her that she is unattractive. And they were just not giving her the love that she deserved. And this created this sense of not feeling good enough, this unworthiness within herself, where she just let people walk all over her. And she didn't create very good boundaries with the people in her life. And Spirit is showing me that there is a situation in your life right now where you need to set boundaries. Now, setting boundaries does not mean to just build walls up around yourself. It means to communicate to people about what you will and will not put up with. If somebody is mistreating you, you need to speak up and let them know that that is not okay. And set a boundary, set a healthy boundary with those people. Now, if this is an abusive situation that you are in, then that would be a signal to just walk away and get away from danger, to do what you need to do to be safe. But overall, the energy here is to set better boundaries with the people in your life. And that's not by just building up walls around yourself and closing off your heart. It's speaking up about what you will and will not put up with. Because I'm feeling a very fearful energy here, because the rabbit is a very fearful animal. And the raccoon, this represents a fear around creativity. And I am seeing specifically that some of you are very talented with a musical instrument or something in the musical field altogether. You could be a singer, you could write song lyrics. Some of you very talented in the field of music. But overall, no matter what your talent is, there is a fear around your creativity that is stemming from the ego. And Spirit is showing me in the book The Four Winds, Elsa is afraid to speak up in this book. She was taught that it was a woman's place to be quiet and to not speak her truth. So there's something here that you need to speak up about, especially in regards to boundaries that need to be set. Don't allow people to mistreat you, because if you are silent when you need to speak up, that is giving a signal to these people that it is okay to mistreat you. So speak up, speak your truth. The rabbit is an animal. When you see it in your yard, as soon as you go outside, what does it do? It like stops, it's fearful, and then it runs away, right? It is a very fearful animal. There's just this very fearful energy that is going on in a situation in your life right now. And As you can see on the card here with the raccoon is in the shadows, hiding, afraid to come out, afraid to speak its truth, afraid to express itself creatively. You have nothing to be afraid of when it comes to this. And in the book, The Four Winds, Elsa was mistreated by so many different people, not only her mother and her father, her husband, even her own children were rude to her from time to time. And she just continuously gave her power away. And a human can only take so much of that. When is enough enough? When is enough to the point where you just take matters into your own hands and just tell people what they need to hear, while also choosing your battles wisely? That's very important to know with boundaries as well. Because we have the leap card here. You go first, the universe will catch you. And I feel that this is in regards to a creative endeavor that you are wanting to pursue. And the universe is giving you the green light. The universe is saying, you go first. I will catch you. I will give you all the resources you need to make your passion come to life. So all you have to do is take the first step and feel the fear, but not give into it. I'm also being shown the power of visualization. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. And this all stems from cultivating that inner joy within you that your passion just naturally brings. And I'm being shown the part in The Four Winds where Elsa and her family, they were in the midst of one of the worst droughts in American history. It didn't rain for a very long time, and they just kept having to deal with their crops dying, animals dying, and they started to lose their faith. But there's an actual scene in the book where Elsa, she closes her eyes and she visualizes everything prospering. She visualizes the crops growing. She visualizes the rain. And then the very next day, it actually rains. So the power of visualization and tapping into those good feeling emotions is something that is truly powerful. So that is what she did. She introduced joy into her situation, and it changed the vibrational frequency of what was going on in her situation at that time. The same goes for your current situation right now. So what can you do to introduce joy into your situation and cast that joy and love onto any fear that you may be feeling at this time? And true manifestations are powered by service and love. So with your passion that you are wanting to manifest into your reality, how can you turn that into something of service and love? So perhaps if you're a music writer, the lyrics that you are writing, how can you write something that is truly inspirational and adds value to whoever will listen to it? And that is what infusing love and passion and joy into your creative expression looks like. And when you operate from that place of service and love in your heart, manifesting becomes so effortless because you're exuding out this love energy, and that comes back to you. So thank you, pile number 1. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the Four Winds? I have your messages right here. I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what they are. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. yes. Just say yes. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Nightingale. An eagle. Okay, pile number 2. So, what I'm picking up on very strongly is that you have been thrown into some karmic situations that are helping you transform, because that is what the eagle brings. So I feel there are some difficult situations transpiring, but there is a very powerful transformation taking place because you are learning how to transmute energy within these situations and also to have a different perspective. There are very valuable lessons being learned by you right now. And that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you're in this energy of where is the light at the end of the tunnel? Because in the Four Winds, I'm being shown specifically how the characters in this book, it seems like they can never catch a break. And I feel like you're wondering, well, where is my break? Where is the breakthrough here? And the characters in this book, they go through the ringer. They have to deal with dust storms and sickness and family drama and just having to make very difficult decisions in order to survive. And it was a very karmic situation, but as the story unfolds, you actually see how the characters transform because of the decisions that they make in this book. So you're going through a very powerful transformation right now and are dealing with a lot of karmic cycles. And the guidance that Spirit wants to give you at this time, while you are navigating these difficult situations with the nightingale here, would be to listen to music. If you are someone who sings, singing will help transmute some of that negative energy and keep your perception on things that you do want to manifest and create for yourself. The nightingale also, I'm hearing writing and composing. In the book The Four Winds, Elsa loved to read and to write. Her children give her a journal for Christmas one year, and she starts to write in her journal every day. So writing would also be very therapeutic and help you with these karmic situations that are going on. Listening to music, connecting with the lyrics, and also singing and composing would help if those are things that you are interested in. Because we have do something to change your energy. And yes, just say yes. Saying yes means say yes to yourself. In the story, The Four Winds, Elsa had to say yes to herself because if they were to stay in this dire situation, they would not have survived. So she had to uproot her life and take her and her children to another part of the United States so that they could survive and thrive. And it involved her having to do something to change the energy, because if they stayed put, they were going to stay in that certain energy. So I'm also being shown that your environment, there may be a need to change up your environment and do something to change your energy. Also could mean to get moving, to exercise, to dance. So what can you do to change your energy at this time? Whether that means to change your environment of where you are at. If it's an environment that is bringing you down, those are questions to ask yourself, because it's important that you uplift yourself as much as possible during this difficult karmic transformation that the eagle has brought into your life. Because you are an eagle. You're a very powerful person. And I can see that you exert a lot of influence over people, and it's influence that you don't realize that you have 100% yet. So that's why it's important to say yes to yourself at this time. And then when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. In the book The Four Winds, because of all of these karmic cycles the characters go through, their faith falters a lot. So Spirit is saying this is a time to trust and have faith and know and believe within yourself that everything is going to be okay. And when you operate from that place, that is what is going to help you continue to move forward. Just knowing and believing while still having that vision of what it is you want to create for yourself. And your energy attunes to that constant state of well-being. So there's this need to attune your energy with an ever-present stream of well-being and dance with life. Do something to change your energy, whether that's to change your environment or do something to move your body to change the energy within you. And there's also a need to direct your focus onto what's thriving, because that will create more of what you want. In the book The Four Winds, all of the characters, because of their lack of faith for the majority of the book, they are creating more lack around them. They were focused on what they didn't have. They were focused on the fact that it wasn't raining. They were focused on the fact that they were running out of money. It was just worry and fear. So Spirit is saying, instead of looking at those things, direct your focus on what it is you want to create and what is thriving, what is good, that makes you feel good within yourself. And then just simply be the version of yourself that you want to be, because that is what is going to shift the energy around you in a very powerful way. So thank you. Pile number 2, those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the Four Winds? I have your pile right here, and I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what your messages are. Starseed, what lights you up? No. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Elephant. Okay, pile number 3. So what I am picking up on here is that there is this stuck feeling energy right now in your current situation. There's some type of obstacle that has shown up on your path, and there is a need for you to be as honest as possible, because the elephant is what has created the obstacle, and the shark is this energy of something needing to be exposed, something lurking in the shadows. So I feel like your current situation, it involves you needing to be honest in whatever way that resonates with you. Specifically, I feel that this is, for the vast majority of you, honesty about your situation in general. Because in the book, The Four Winds, I'm being shown how Elsa just continuously denies the situation that she and her family are in. She pretends like everything is not okay, that everything will just be fine and dandy while continuing to stay in the same place. And Spirit is showing me this is the same energy dynamic in your current situation. There's some denial going on about the truth of your situation. Spirit is saying, don't pretend like everything is okay if it's not. Be honest. And I'm also being shown that there is a need to let go of control in this current situation. Because in the book, The Four Winds, Elsa likes to tell her daughter not to do certain things, and her daughter is a very sassy individual. She has a mind of her own. She's not really somebody that can be controlled, but every time Elsa exerts this control on her daughter just either runs away or does what she wants to do anyway. So Spirit is saying, to be in the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So Spirit can give you direction if you get out of the way and you get in a state of allowing. So there's something right now, there's an outcome that you have your mind on, and Spirit is saying no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. They're saying there is a better way. And it involves you letting go of control and allowing yourself to open up to other outcomes that are wanting to come into your life. Because if you can do that, this obstacle, this difficult, stuck energy that you are in right now, you will see that dissipate if you just let go of control. So this is a time to wait, pause, and postpone, and let Spirit give you direction with this current situation. And I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Also, when we let go of control, there's a need to have faith and trust that everything is going to work out the way that it is supposed to. And that stems from just having an inner knowing, inner belief that everything is going to be okay, that every resource we need will be attracted to us, and just staying in those good feeling emotions and having trust and faith with everything going on in your life, that it's going to turn out how it's supposed to and that everything will be okay. So what can you do to cultivate more faith at this time in your current situation? And some of you are actually star seeds. So Spirit is asking you, what lights you up? And I'm being shown specifically this revolves around a passion, a creative project, something with creative expression. I'm seeing music, I'm seeing writing, I'm seeing singing, I'm seeing dancing, photography, a lot of different creative outlets of an artistic nature. So what lights you up in that sense? What is something that you could do every single day that wouldn't feel like work, that would light you up every single day, would bring you joy every single day, that makes you just so excited to get out of bed every morning and do what it is you love to do? Because that is what is most important. You deserve to do what you love. You are worthy of doing what you love. You are deserving of doing what you love. So, the main message here is to be honest about your current situation. Let go of control to dissipate this stuck energy. Let spirit give you guidance. Pause and wait on a certain outcome that you are focused on right now. Open up to other outcomes that want to present themselves to you. And what lights you up for those of you who are starseeds? Starseeds are people who incarnated on Earth with a specific mission of some sort, and it usually stems from creative passion, creative expression that you use to uplift humanity at this time. So, what is it that lights you up at this time? If you can figure that out and start pursuing that, you will see more joy, love, just start exuding into your life. So, thank you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the 4 winds? I have your pile right here. I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what your messages are. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. Panther, and otter. Okay, pile number 4. So what I am picking up on is this feeling of being uncomfortable. I feel like there is a situation that is taking place in your life right now that was unexpected. It's kind of wreaking havoc, and much like the panther has just pounced into your life and you were not expecting it. But the reason why this is taking place is because you needed to move. Your current situation, your environment, something about where you were at is not where you were meant to be, or not where you're meant to be right now. So this situation, it is causing you to move. And I'm being shown specifically in the story, The Four Winds, Elsa and her family, they deal with these massive dust storms. And things just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And it gets to the point where her son gets really sick. And this was almost like that uncomfortable situation being thrown into her path to get her to move, that she had a destiny somewhere else. It was time for her to leave. So this situation that is going on in your life right now, there's this need for you to move. And that's what the panther does. The panther pounces into your life to get you to act, to get you to move. And the universe always gets louder if we don't heed the call. So there is nothing to fear here. And that is why we have the cards here. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So Spirit is saying that it is okay for you to take baby steps, but there is a need for you to start moving, to take action towards a new direction here. Because that's what this upheaval, this havoc in your life is taking place. It's serving a purpose. It's getting you to move. Because if the universe hadn't done this, then you will continue to stay where you are at right now, and you have a much bigger destiny than that. I can also see that there is a need to do some inner child healing, because the otter is the most joyful animal on the planet. And it exudes a childlike innocence and has fun no matter where it's at. So I can see that there's a need to have more fun in your life at this time, and to also reflect within yourself and connect with your inner child, because your inner child will show you how to be more joyful. And for me personally, when I was connecting with my inner child, I thought that my first and foremost passion was writing. And it is a passion of mine, and that is something I will continue to work on. But my inner child was like, no, let's go back farther. So when I went back as far as like 3-4 years old, my first love was movies and film. So what is that for you? What is your earliest memory of a passion that you loved as a child? Because what we enjoyed in childhood is typically the passion that we should put our energy into right now. So what is that for you? What was the first thing you loved as a child? As you do inner child work, you will start to see that more clearly. It took some time for me, to be honest, but eventually I got the message. I'm also seeing some ancestral healing taking place, especially in regards to a mother wound, because we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? I'm seeing that there were some strained relationships with your mother as you were growing up, and I'm being specifically shown a few different dynamics from the book The Four Winds. This actually shows mother-daughter relationships very accurately. In the beginning of the book, Elsa's mother is very judgmental of her, and they actually disown her because of a decision that she makes. And her mother never showed her any love at all. So I'm seeing this same dynamic for some of you with your mother, where your mother was very cold and judgmental. For some of you, she disowned you for some reason or another. And these feelings have been perpetuating in your life up until this point right now. But this cycle can stop with you. And it starts with mothering yourself, by giving yourself the love that your mother was incapable of giving you. Now, that's just a specific message for some of you. I'm also seeing other dynamics where there is an overprotectiveness from your mother, because that's what happens in the book here. Elsa, her mother was not loving to her at all and disowned her. And then when Elsa has a daughter later in the story named Loretta, she's very overprotective of her. and kind of shelters her from the world. And Loretta has this energy within her that isn't the same as her mother. She's not afraid of the world. She wants to go out and explore. So I feel like some of you have this dynamic that Loretta has, where your mother may have been very controlling, and it kind of in a way stifled you when you were a kid. But now that you're older, you're able to give yourself that love within yourself and transmute that controlling type energy, and also transmute any of that unloving energy that may have been perpetuated in your childhood. So there's a few different dynamics going on, because there's very many different relationships that transpire with the mother wound. So whatever that is for you, the main key is to ask yourself, how can you mother yourself, heal your inner child, exude that childlike joy, do that inner healing, and give yourself the love that you may not have received when you were a child, or to transmute that worrying type of love that was given to you as a child that may have created some of these situations you may be going through right now. Spirit is saying another great piece of advice would be to get grounded, because some of you I am seeing are empaths, which means you're very highly sensitive. You feel the emotions of other people, and a lot of you have taken these emotions on as your own. So it's important to protect your energy and get to a point where you can discern which energy is in fact yours and that which is not yours. And a great way to do this would be to get outside and connect with nature, to walk on the grass in your bare foot, to hug a tree, to go for a walk. Just getting outside in nature is so healing in itself, and it will help ground your energy, especially if you are an empath or a highly sensitive person to begin with. So that is what I am seeing here. I see the panther has pounced into your life, is wreaking some havoc to get you to move. I see inner child healing is needed. How can you mother yourself? Feel your way into faith one step at a time. Trust the guidance Spirit is giving you at this time, and do what you can to get grounded with your energy and protect your energy so you can discern which energy is yours and which energy is not. Thank you, pile number 4. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the 4 winds? I have your pile right here. I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what your messages are. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Crow. And butterfly. Okay, pile number 5. What I am being shown is that you have a very strong intuition. You pick up on people's energies, and you also can see what other people cannot see. Those are the gifts of someone with a crow energy has. So you're very gifted, very psychic, very intuitive, is what I am picking up on. And these gifts are coming online right now because you are someone who is meant to lead. That's why we have the priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So, what is the deepest calling of your soul right now? Because that call within you, it is leading to the major transformation of the butterfly. And in the story, The Four Winds, Elsa has major transformation throughout the whole story. And I'm being specifically shown how she had a daily routine. The fact that she had a daily routine helped her structure her days. The only thing that really got in the way for her was how fearful she was. But she is continuously tested by the universe that pushes her into these leadership type roles. So I feel like that is what is happening with you. You are transforming like the butterfly. And what brings the butterfly into balance is having a daily routine. So if you don't currently have a daily routine, what is a daily routine you can cultivate for yourself to fill your day? Because as you do that, it will also become more clear what it is you are being called to do to step up and lead as the priestess, that like energy that you have. I do see that there is a fear of time running out, and Spirit is saying, release time and let us show you what to do next. So you're not running out of time. You are exactly where you need to be right here, right now, in this present moment. And it's just important to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are being given to you that are helping you be led to your destiny. And I'm seeing meditation would be something that would help you gain more clarity as well, because we have, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. And you can connect to the spiritual realm through meditation by centering yourself, letting your mind get quiet, and just listening and getting to a place where you observe your thoughts and not judge them. So oftentimes when a negative thought jumps into our mind, it's easy to judge it. But if you can learn to observe it and not label it, then it would be easier for you to override it with a more positive, empowering thought that opposes the negative thought that slipped into your mind. I'm also seeing that there is a very strong grandmother figure in your life. And I'm being shown specifically in the Four Winds, the grandmother Rose. So Elsa, her family disowns her at the beginning of the story. And she goes and lives with a man who got her pregnant. And she moves in with his mom and dad. And she has children with her husband that she moves in with, and the grandmother actually becomes the mother that Elsa never had. So I feel the loving dynamic that Rose and Elsa had for one another in this story, it feels similar to the love that your grandmother has for you. This is a very loving connection in your life. And your grandmother holds a lot of wisdom. I am seeing for some of you, this is a grandmother who has passed on. And then for others of you, this is a grandmother who is still very much with us here on earth and has a lot of wisdom. If you sit down with her, she actually will give you some insight and some clarity into the divine plan that you have here on earth at this time. You will be enlightened by some of the wisdom and guidance that she gives you. And then for those of you who have a grandmother who has passed on, sitting in meditation, you can actually connect with her and receive guidance in that way, as well as she is an ancestor who is helping you on your journey at this time. So I just wanted to see if there was any messages from she's just saying keep going. Your grandma's saying keep going with what it is you're doing. She's very strong, very has a very strong resonance within her, but she can see the hard work that you are doing, and she is saying keep going, because she's very, very proud of you, and your other ancestors are proud of you as well, is what I am hearing. So just know the love of your grandmother is very, very strong, and you can communicate with her through meditation. If you would like to speak with her, she hears you when you talk to her. So that's very beautiful. So the main message here is to listen to your intuition. You are very psychic and you are very intuitive. You're going through a major transformation at this time. A daily routine will help you structure your days more clearly if that's something you need help with. Don't worry about time, it's not running out. Connect to the spiritual realm to receive divine guidance. Connect with your grandmother, or for those of you who don't have a grandmother who's passed over, who's still here, connect with her and listen to the wisdom that she has. You will gain some very valuable insights, and just listen to your inner knowing as to how you are being called to step up and lead at this time. So thank you, pile number 5. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 6. Welcome to your reading. What is your channeled message from the 4 winds? I have your pile right here. I will do my best not to spoil the story. Let's see what your messages are. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Pleiades. Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Golden Egg. And Dragonfly. Okay, pile number 6. So the main message that I am picking up on here is one of being mindful of what your perception is and to pay attention so as not to overthink about things and worry about things. I'm being shown a very overactive, racing mind. And in the book, The 4 Winds, I'm being shown specifically the main character, Elsa, how she would lay awake at night and worry about what was going to happen the next day, if they were going to run out of food, if they were going to experience rain, if things were going to get better. There was just this constant worrying. And Spirit is showing me there's this similar dynamic happening with you right now. And what's important is to change how you are perceiving the situation. Spirit is showing me that how you are seeing it is not actually how it really is. And you will open your perception to that by calming your mind. Because the dragonfly, this is all about perception and settling the mind to see what really is. And the golden egg, this is all about meditation and quieting the mind as well, because the message lies deep within inside the golden egg, meaning that all the answers you need are within you being the golden egg, so that you can settle the mind, change your perception, and hear the message that is exuding from within you, so that you get clarity on your current situation. Because I'm seeing there is this urgency because you're not where you want to be right now, and you're wondering why things aren't happening faster. Well, the universe is showing me that you have put your order in, it has been heard and received, and now things are aligning to get you to that place. So that's why we have, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. So the universe is aware of your dreams, but energy takes time to align. So it is just a matter of being patient, and in the process of being patient, changing your perception to see what really is instead of what really isn't. So there's a need to be more patient at this time and do what you can to quiet your mind and not worry. And I'm also being shown that wanting more for others will put you into an energy of abundance. I'm being shown specifically from the four winds all of the many people who helped Elsa along her journey. There were people that gave her food. There were people that would give her money from time to time. But on the other end of the spectrum, there were people that she encountered who were very judgmental and put her down and did not help her. But when she herself started to also give to other people, that's when all these helpful people started to show up in her life. So by wanting more for others, it created more abundance for her and her family. So that is what Spirit is saying about your current situation. When you want more for others, then you will start to see more abundance flow into your life, because the universe is so abundant, and there is not a lack of anything. That is a program that has been conditioned into our world. The truth of the matter is that there is plenty for everybody in this world. So it's important to celebrate successes for other people, wanting other people to succeed. And I can see that some of you actually have a mission here to uplift humanity in that way, because we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So getting in that energy of abundance will help you deliver those messages in a more powerful way as well. So Pleiades is a star system in the universe, and a lot of Pleiades starseeds have incarnated at this time to help uplift humanity. And I feel that this is a mission you have as well. And yeah, they're telling me that a lot of starseeds have this energy of being impatient. So that's why you feel impatient at this time, is because starseeds know they have a very powerful mission here and they just want to help and get things going. And being patient will serve you more at this time as you continue along your journey, because I can see that you are actually aligning with your soul tribe, with the great gathering here. And I'm being shown when Elsa makes the decision to get out of Texas and take her children to a more safe part of the United States to get away from the dust storms that is wreaking havoc on their farm, destroying their crops. She actually aligns with a lot of soulmate members on her journey, but she had to make the decision to walk away from a situation that no longer served her. So I do feel that there is a situation or something that you have just walked away from, or perhaps still need to walk away from, to align you with your soulmate tribe, your soul tribe. And intuitive hits, I'm being shown specifically inspiration and downloads being given to you at this time, helping you to get to that place where you can align with your soul tribe. It does take time to do that, but it's a matter of aligning your vibration to that of your soul tribe's vibration. And a lot of that stems first, with like self-love for oneself and having boundaries, and perhaps you're being tested with certain people in your life. And it can be difficult because sometimes you can think that they are part of your soul tribe when they actually aren't. They're just there to test you, to see if you're ready for your soul tribe. So that could be going on right now. I feel like some of you are wondering when these people are going to come into your life. Well, it's once you recognize what you will and will not put up with in a relationship, and the universe aligning with your dreams and catching up with your dreams. So the main message here is to change your perception, get excited, and meditate to clear your mind, to dissipate that worry and fear that wants to just, leak into your brain at this time. Be patient and let the universe catch up with your dreams. Wanting more for others puts you in an energy of abundance. Some of you have a mission here from Pleiades to channel and uplift humanity. And the Great Gathering, you are aligning with your soul tribe at this time. So continue to be patient and be mindful of the people that are coming into your life at this time. Thank you, pile number 6. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.